Hey, CollabCoats! Yes, my hair is red now. Yes, I'm wearing makeup now that we've covered all of the questions that I got at work tonight. And one question we didn't get at work that you may be asking, one of my eyes is highly dilated because my light source is over here and my no light source is over here. So it looks like I have a weird eye problem, but I promise I don't. Here are my 50 things, and I'm gonna read them like everyone else, so bear with me. Won an award from an online community for the best fanfiction story and series in the history of the site. Slept under the stars in Africa. And had ants crawl on my face. Eaten a dog biscuit when I was well past the age of thinking it was an acceptable activity to engage in. Made up my mind to change the way I pronounced a word and never looked back. Burned paper. Just because I wanted to. Passed out in my college library and had to be wheeled out in a wheelchair. Written 2 novels, 1 early reader, and 1 children's book. None of them are published. Knowingly knocked 10 points off my final grade in a class because I had an old edition of the book, and I didn't feel like emailing others for information from the new edition that we needed. Eaten goat. Eaten a pound of Sour Patch Kids in less than 2 days. Bribed myself with candy to go to a class. Wept for the last 20 minutes of Marley and Me. Never finished A Tale of Two Cities. Or Huckleberry Finn. Watched the entire X-Men trilogy in 1 day. Had 6 car accidents in a year, all in parking lots, when I was going under 20 miles per hour. Met Sherry Lewis. Wrote a letter to a favorite author and received a personal response. Wrote a letter to a favorite author and received a form letter. Twice. From the same author. I was a persistent child. Stood in line in freezing cold, 20-mile-per-hour wind for an open casting call for a TV show that was never even filmed. Gone to a child labor camp in India. Got lost among cornfields in Mozambique with another person. Our translator had to track us by our footprints. Been the inspiration for a song that a friend wrote. Read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe 8 times. Wrote a book report for a book that I never read. Survived 3 days in a snowstorm without heat. Twice. In 2 different states. Been thrown off a horse into a fence 3 different times. Made a welcome home video for myself after a long mission trip that no one has actually ever seen. Written snail mail letters to friends who live in the same city that I do. Sent cupcakes by mail. Bought a giant stuffed bear just because I wanted it. Aspired to be Rory Gilmore. Realized that aspiring to be Rory Gilmore was a huge mistake. Read a creepy thriller until 3 in the morning and had a hard time sleeping. 1 NaNoWriMo. Wrote a story that made someone cry. Eaten fish and chips in London. Stayed in the city where One Tree Hill was shot. Stayed up for more than 30 hours without sleep. Painted a mural on my bedroom walls. Not this room, obviously. Was homeschooled for 8 years and managed to have a perfectly healthy social life. Played the lead in a church play. Had a horse for a best friend. Yeah. Was a cheerleader. See that one coming? Killed someone else's fish. Participated in my school's flashback day by dressing as Robin Hood. I've been awesome for a pretty long time. Was bullied mercilessly in 8th grade. Watched The Muppet Christmas Carol about 40 times. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my 50 things and also my weirdly dilated eye. I hope it brought you great joy. So I will talk to you later. Erin, I will see you on Monday. Bye.